Good evening. What Kevin didn't tell you, after he explained it to me, I said business as usual. To the Heritage Board Foundation and to other distinguished guests and to the other honorees being inducted into the Hall of Fame this evening, allow me to thank all of those who have influenced my life and therefore helped mold and guide me throughout every phase of this life God has given me. Some of those whom I want to thank and will mention this evening have passed on. But all of them have, in some significant way, helped make me who I am today and helped make possible this high honor this evening. There's a story behind every one of the men and women that I will mention, for each of them have made a large-scale contribution to either this city, state, or nation, and as they each went about making those contributions, I took notes. It is because I was taking notes and followed their lead, they, some of them without realizing it, have each helped mold me into what I am today. To all of those whom I will mention, I want to sincerely say I would not be here tonight if it were not for them. Without question, it is true that this great honor, in a very real sense, actually belongs to each of them. First among those I want to thank is my dear mother, Myrtle Frazier Rucker. Then let me thank my strong-willed wife of 53 years, Renola Chappelle Perry. Renola, would you hold your hand up? She never asked for any seek of recognition, but tonight I would like to acknowledge my tremendous gratitude to her. Let me also thank all of my children and their spouses. They are Velvet Lynn Perry, Shannon Ostricker Perry, her husband Winston Ostricker II, and Kevin S. Perry, who just introduced me, and his wife Tori McKinney Perry. Those three have made me a proud grandfather. And I want to thank my 4 grandsons. They're all in my house this evening, and can you only imagine? Winston Ostricker III, Matthew Ostricker, and Matthew is celebrating here in Oklahoma City with his mom, Granny, and Paw his 12th birthday. Happy birthday, Matthew. Russell Miles Perry and Kevin Sebastian Perry. Those are my 4 grandchildren. Let me thank all of my staff, many of whom are here at work, many of whom have worked with me most of their adult lives. Some of them are here this evening. Among them are Laurel Anderson Talley, 43 years, and Albert J. Lindsay, 31 years. Then I want to thank 7 outstanding individuals who I consider to have been my mentors, role models, and particularly during my young and adult life. Most of them have deceased. They are Coach Moses F. Miller, John Dungy, James E. Jimmy Stewart, F. Dean Moon, Wayne C. Chandler Sr., Dr. and Mrs. James Randolph, and Bishop Robert Alexander Sr. Then there are some of those who have helped me professionally and have proven themselves to be also true and steady friends. Include this long list are Nate Ross, Morrison G. and Gladys Tucker, Stanton L. Young, John W. Nichols, Lee Allen Smith, John Dean, Tom McDaniels, and Robert Flash Alexander. Mac McGuire I want to thank too, along with Ed Townsend, Brad Swickey, Ken Townsend, John Shelley, David Durrett, Dick Bashir, Dorothy Gallion, Dick, I want to especially thank you for allowing me to rely on your executive assistant, Dorothy Gallion, throughout the years. Allow me to thank Tom and Judy Love. What a lovely family and lovely friends, as well as Bob Funk, Ronald King, Edward DeBee, Bob Howard, Warren Gardner, Joseph Clydes Jr. for their guidance and their friendship. This list goes on, and I thank those who have made their marks on this state and the national history of this state, who are personal friends. Former Governor Frank Keating and the First Lady, Kathy Keating. Former Governor George Nye and the First Lady, Donna Nye. Former Congressman J.C. Watts and Oklahoma Speaker T.W. Shannon. And a special word about Speaker Shannon. This young man has been a dynamic presence for this great state, and he is a former employee and a friend. Let me also thank Ben Blackstock, Dick Hefton, Nancy J. Pelley, Charlene Monnier, and Oklahoma County Commissioner Willa Johnson for each of their longtime support and friendship, and for making this honor possible tonight. Each and every one of you, I'd say, have made a significant contribution to my life, and without you, I wouldn't be standing before you today. Here today, accepting this highest honor by this state that the state can bestow on me. I'm humbled by this honor tonight, and I will long treasure this night and all of you. Thank you.